Can you tell? Yeah, I'm actually live now. What's up? I start every stream like that. What's up, gamers? It's your boy.
You start every stream?
Every stream starts like that.
What's up, gamers? It's your boy.
Yeah. So they know it's me. It's my branding. It's your boy. Ah. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, gamers? Let me ping the server. Hey, goons. I fear that I'm going to have to scale Rapid Spin. I don't see how I start this fight by not scaling Rapid Spin. Besides, if I just want a ball. Like, without Rapid Spin on Blastoids, this is a really hard fight. I think with it, it becomes really fucking easy. Because all we need to do is go Aura Sphere Rapid Spin. You don't like Mega Hideout? Every time I talk about Magma Hideout, I think of making that joke. Woodstock. Not to the basement. Bye-bye. Yeah. Okay, let's just for shits and giggles say that I'm going to scale Rapid Spin. Because then this should always be rocks. I mean, we click Aura Sphere and then... Oh, well, we'll never kill because it's sturdy. But we do that and then we'd spin. Bro. That is a new evolution of the Moon Man unprompted, unhinged message. Okay, but could we do this and then like pre-damage? I guess the problem is like Focus Band could prog infinitely and then we're just crying. I don't think there's any way to like not be worried about this shit. Sounds like a bad time. I agree. I'll change it. I'll change it. I'll change it. I'll change it. Okay, okay. I don't want people getting the wrong idea. Bow, 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 bow. No, it's actually a threat. It's MAGA Hideout because I'm coming for you. Oh my god. Storming the Pokemon capital. We're storming the Pokemon Center. We're storming the Pokemon League. Watch out, Lance. I'm coming for you. I'm bringing my Glock-tillery. Storming Team Magma. What was I gonna say? Even if we go Sphere, this is just gonna be annoying. Call that a Magma Storm. Yeah, regardless of this, it's gonna be fucking annoying. Because we still Magnet Rise, we don't really have any idea how the fucking Magnet Rise AI works. This is one of those black box things, right? If it's not grounded, you get +6 or something. Anyone knows the exact sort of memorize? On that bar, like a sunrise tequila mockingbird. It can attack over Mr. So it's +7 or +8. It is +6, +8 if you have a ground move, -20. What does -20 if useless mean? Homosexual. Okay, someone explain. No one's explained it. 5 more focus band procs. Sounds like we might be talking about the same fight. Because I just want to know if... I know what the word means. Is it +8 or plus... If the partner of the... Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to 1000% confirm, right? Like, if I don't have a ground move... Because I know if, like, I kill this with Blastoids and I know it's never going to click Magnet Rise... Well, actually... That's still... Well, no. Well, then it would likely click Magnet Rise here, then. But I guess that also... Are we dead to, like, Cross-Chop Crit plus Double Edge Recoil? We aren't. Yeah. What up, Noel? Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, it doesn't matter. We just need to not have Focus Band proc, like, 40 times and we're chilling. And this is the right bait, right? Also, we don't need Mega Blastoid type. We could do this with something different. Because this would be Aura Sphere, Rapid Spin, and hopefully it just dies. And that's always going to be... This would be Fast Kill or Faster Out Damages. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so... Well, theoretically, we get a free swap... Or so it doesn't know there's if we're understanding it correctly. If it doesn't know, we don't have any ground moves, so this would always be outspeed out damage. This would be wild charge here. Well, actually, we're gonna have spun at least once, right? Hypothetically, we are faster and out damage. We are faster but get out damage. We are so then this would be. Shadow Bone. Yeah, so then this would... It still should be Electivire regardless. Unless we're dead to, like, slow kill from this guy. Okay. So then we'd able... Oh, yeah, we caught Ursaluna. We're not very happy about it because it's not Guts. It's the best nature, though. You are spreadsheet strongest soldier. The few, the proud, the me. Damn. It really sucks we're going to have to spend another scale for Rapid Spin here. Like, none of our spinners match up well. I knew, Moonman, as soon as you said something about Ben Shapiro, I knew you were going to post that. I just didn't want to speak it into existence. And the problem if we do like Hitmontop here is like we click Fake Out, we click Close Combat. If Focus Band procs, we die. This thing's too fast. A bucket and a mop. And a bucket and a mop. I mean, the closest thing we have to a good matchup is this Tortinator. And that's not that great. Brother, what? Yeah, Ben Shapiro like super self-reported on that. Go to a doctor. What up, Flash? We did not... We hit a good Pokemon with the wrong ability, unfortunately, here in Magma Hideout. And there's no like multi-hit move when it's stop us. Defog slow king. That's the strat, right? Nah. That would be they set up rocks. Yeah, I think it has to be like rapid spin, stoids. So then it would be this guy. We'd go into this guy. We'd have the silk surf. Even though it is still really going to hit like a fucking truck. It's wild charge. Then, oh god. There are.
And the power cell recharges as it moves. It's a revolution in robotic longevity.
Yes? Can you fuck it?
Excuse me?
Can you fuck it?
Bro.
Oh,
Boo. There are floors with different tables. The only other floor, it's like this room that's good, and it's like Hell Room that's good. But Hell Room is so incredibly terrifying to capture a Pokemon there, and it's all like hard to capture. And we already have really, really good Pokemon. I was like, I'm just going to opt for Room 1. Because we actually hit 2 of our dupes in Room 1. We hit a Weezing and we hit a Nuzleaf. And then we hit this guy, who would have been crazy if they had the right ability. Or had the right ability. Because they have the right nature. Down speed, up attack feels kind of brazy. I mean, they can stand in front of the Sagron. They actually like win. Yeah. So how bad is it if I put Rapid Spin on Blastoids? Because I'm not seeing any other good way to do this fight. Huh? I'm not seeing any other way to get this good value. Okay. Yeah, it just feels bad because we're already so tight on scales. I guess we did save one. This would be really bad if we did use the one there. Yeah. It does suck that this game still has 50-50 on abilities sometimes. Pull to mixed attacker, yeah. Yeah, because we've got 3 left to use. And we're going to get a 4th before Hideout. So one of these is hypothetically, why don't I do this? Planned uses. Just so I, don't forget about these things. This is going to be like, well, if we're going to use this, it would be like U-turn on Lop. Roleplay on Keck is probably what 2 of these are going to. Do stuff in space tag. Okay. I like that we're getting value out of. I also got hot really quickly. I'm going to put on shorts. I almost fell over. Also, I saw that Stephen King movie, The Long Walk, yesterday. Moonman, you have poisoned my brain because after the movie, I was like, but what if it was called The Long Walk and it was about slowly cooking Chinese food? This isn't Ivan. This is Ivan's distant cousin. What would be the Australian equivalent of Ivan? Ivan. Ivan. It's still Ivan, but said with an Australian accent. Stave. Ivan. Eek Ivan Belina. Okay, we'll go spin. I'll stop hemming and hawing about spin. Steve the Stoop Pendus. Remember Stoop Kid? Remember Stoop Kid didn't want to leave his stoop? Shouts to Stoop Kid. Okay, so Blastoids. Clicks Aura Sphere. I'm in your head, Moon Man. We've created a singularity here. Also, dude, I did a short stream yesterday and spent like 6 hours working on the video. It's cool learning how to do this animation shit, but when you get done in the day, it's like, oh, I've worked for 6 hours. How much more of the video do I have done? A minute? Fuck. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I'm sold. I think this is a good scale to spend. Yeah, we Aura Sphere, then we spin, then this will be Wild Charge from Electivire, which we're going to go into Blastoids on. Then I'm guessing... Would it Magnet Rise because it thinks it can save itself? I mean, regardless if this is Cross Chop and double edge, silk scarf, double edge hits. Like, we're not going to kill ourselves with self-damage. Oho before moho. Am I on drugs? Yes. Cool. Yeah, I was just digging through the Peach Out Discord being like, okay, what's the deal with Magnet Rise? And everyone's like, it's Magnet Rise AI. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. But we killed this. I like that we're covering both. I think Ursaluna might slow kill the rest in this game. That is correct. That is showing slow kill on everybody. Which is kind of insane. So if we're not dead, if it does Magnet Rise, then yeah, ground type's good. If it does Magnet Rise, then this would be baiting in Giga Drain Seviper. If it doesn't Magnet Rise, it'll be baiting random moves Seviper. Likely. Yeah. Don Van can 1v6. Damn. It's so unfortunate we got the mod of this game that doesn't have Donphan in it. What a shame. Could we go back to Stoids? We could go back to Stoids. Feel like Garchomp just wins. Garchomp gets focus band, proc, counter, dies. So if this is Marowak, do we have any like real easy winning matchups here? Bad ground type looking ass. Counter rocks with overheat, just heat the rocks. Yeah, the only annoying thing about using Ursaluna for this 1v1 is the fact that Ursaluna is now done for the rest of the fight. Oh, can Toad do this? Oh, but then Toad, they Magnet Rise and then we're fucked. Because Toad can actually hit them. Polt barely misses this. Do we just do this? Oh, they don't even hit that with perfect attack. Yeah. Lop Honey? Who loppin' they, honey? Where are you, Lopunny? Oh, there you are. Beat this guy. I mean, double edge. I feel like we're not having the right. Who running up they bun? I feel like we don't have what other of her moves she's gonna have. Like it's a lot of tutor bullshit. Yeah, well, we use the scale for. We use the scale for darts. Yeah. She has the moves. Why does it look so fake out at the double edge? Yeah, I get. Oh, I did not notice that fake out does 30. That is ludicrous, bro. That fake out does 30%. What in God's green earth is that, bro? I think double edge just on principle kind of scares the shit out of me. I mean, I guess we could go if we want to use Ursaluna later in the fight. Well, then that gets scary though, because it's like, if I could guarantee this would be Magnet Rise, I would click Magnet Rise. I would do this swap because then we could fake out double edge here and then have like a better spot. All right, nighty night, Moon Man. Let's see what this shitty Pokemon squad has got going on. Because I bet, I mean, B owns the Doom. Yeah. Oh, I think Dragapult just misses it, right? We're just looking at it, right? Yeah, darts just barely miss. Oh, I guess we could go here on the cross chop. But then we're scared of like Ice Punch. Yeah. When in doubt, Moonman, hit him with the Themper. Cover all options except roll to the left. Oh, Harry Mama also just wins this as well. We could just go Harry Mama. Actually, wait. They would need to come in on something that isn't Wild Charge. What do you mean? Just the same subject matter over and over again? Okay. Yeah. I feel like we probably want to see if we can do something else with this Electivire. In my head, you're going to this history class, and then the class again is like, and then capitalism caused a bunch of people to die. And you're like, fuck, haven't we already done this? We did this last week. And it's like, class title, the entire history of Western civilization. Fuck. But then there was prosperity. Wrote this before. Dev, yeah. Well, time to zone out during class then. Oh, wait. So Polt actually just fucking owns this guy. So we don't have to, even if we were baiting in random moves to Viper, oh, well, it's Quick Claw, I guess. I mean, are we dead to 2 crits? We're not even dead to 2 crits. And, well, this is with Life Orb, I guess. We'd have to go like Claw. Does B kill with Drill Run? Nah, B can't get there. I mean, they could definitely like come in on the U-turn and do that. Yeah. Well, I mean, we could always go like into Ursaluna on the cross chop, go cross chop / Magnet Rise. We go here. Then this is always Wild Charge. We go Ursaluna, cross chop here, U-turn, and then we get to pick the next bait. I don't know how important picking the next bait would be in this fight. Or who does B bait? Overgrowth Skeptical Tile for Electric Vire? How would we get it? Would we get it in with Pod? Or, I mean, these aren't all permanents on. Yeah. Yeah. The Sceptile guy isn't even that good. Say we do this when we go like U-turn here, set up a free bait. I feel like that's a little scary too because of the scope lens, right? Or am I confusing scope lens with... Scope lens is higher odds at crits, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is the scary thing about doing anything with like Beedrill here, but I think they would survive 2 cross-chop crits. Yeah. But if we do like Ursaluna dancing, then this would be... We'd U-turn out. I mean, if we U-turn out and Ursaluna's still at full health, what does a full health Ursaluna bait in? Because they just can KO down the line, right? Full health Ursaluna just says, Seviper, kill yourself. Damn, they kill with a Silk Scarf Body Slam? Yeah. Yeah, what else would a fresh U-turn get us? Or even, so say we just kill straight up with B. What does straight up B show? Oh, so it'd be Marowak. It'd be random move Marowak. Do you survive most of... Okay, you don't really like Flare Blitz. Because I guess if we U-turn back into Ursaluna, this is just... I guess the question becomes, who is the most threatening Mon still left in this team? Okay, does Phantom Force go around Substitute? Can Polt just sweep the rest of this fight? No. We got to the racism bit. No. Yeah, not Infiltrator. That is kind of crazy that they can have that ability. So, say I am Dragapult. We U-turn in the Dragapult there. I guess it's going to depend on what item we have. What if we have Fang? Instead of... This obviously wouldn't be showing the KO. This would be... Well, it would be showing the KO. That'd be showing KO. This would be showing KO. So if we U-turn into Polt, this would always be... Polt in here. Polt would click Lorb. Pick that up. That's such a shame that Phantom Force is the thing that kills here. It would if this doesn't click Substitute. That's such a shame. Yeah, if this wasn't sub, we'd be able to sweep here. There's not something funky. Player starts at 6. If player Mon hits any sound-based moves, yeah. It won't. Oh, because it starts at 6. It doesn't get any of these additional conditions, but because it sees slow kill's +9 or whatever. And that won't affect... Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it affects the second turn, right? Because we're going to come back in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I guess then we just win the fight with Dragapult. I think this Dragapult guy's kind of good. Okay, so... Let's run through this one more time. Blastoids starts this... Yeah. Well, if we kill Electrovite with U-turn, then we can just choose to have Polt come in. We don't even need to risk that. We can have Polt come in at full health. Because we're going to go start the fight, Aura Sphere, Rapid Spin, pick up the KO. Oh, yeah, Quick Claw. Didn't think about Quick Claw. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that does get a little dicey. Yeah, that is... We can see for a backup plan. And I imagine even if we do that, like, what are we taking? 2 turns of Life Orb plus 2 turns of Poison. It's like 1/16. We would take 3/16 total. 244 divided by 16. We take 15. Then we take 1/8. 30. We take 45. Life Orb is... I could do this math in my head. I don't know why I'm doing this. 24. So 45 plus 24 plus 24 again for the second Life Orb chip. And then how much does Gunk Shot crit do? 111. Because it's... Poison turn, we kill Survivor on turn 1, and then Poison, we take a second turn of Poison, clicking, Phantom Force. I guess we take another turn of Poison, that would be 3/16. 224 times 3 divided by 16th. Another 45. What number were we just at? Like, it would have to be like max. So it's Quick Claw, exactly Quick Claw, Gunk Shot, Poison, and it's like a split. Yeah, I think we would figure it out if it happens. But then let's just walk through the fight again. Aura Sphere, Rapid Spin, brings in Electivire, showing outspeed, out damage, or I guess this only would get funky if we get hit by like another Stone Edge or some shit. Or it's like double proc. Because then if we're baiting... Because we're faster... This would be slow kill from Electivire. Oh my god, cheap viewers. Damn, really? Do you think... does he just not remember teaching the class? You think his just brain has turned into mush? Can't bet on mobile. Don't worry, I murked him. Yeah, do this. If it does end up being Viper, I mean, I guess Ursaluna still being at full health is savable, and I guess we could bring Golisopod to get some motion here as well. Okay, Golisopod's probably a good backup plan just to have, and then like a sackable Mon. Oh, you think some people didn't get it the first 4 times? Yeah. Because that is the thing that kind of sucks about education at a certain level, that like if some people get it and everyone doesn't, still kind of has to teach for the lowest common denominator. Yeah. Okay, but we spin. It'll be Wild Charge, Electivire coming in. We're going to go into this guy. It is either Cross Chop or... It'll be either Cross Chop or Magnet Rise. I think this first time it's likely Magnet Rise, so we go into the B. On the Cross Chop, we can take it if it is Cross Chop. Not at the crit. We go into B, then it is going to be Wild Charge. Is it their chance it's Ice Punch? Well, I mean, on Ursaluna, we can go... Ursaluna still shows kills. Well, let's just go Citrus here. We go here, then it'd be Cross Chop again. We go back into B. B kills with the second U-turn. We go into Pult. Pult with Life Orb shows KO into everything in the back and actually can do it. So, and there's no priority. B Mega. If that were to go wrong, Pult is baiting Shadow Bone from Marowak, which Luna shouldn't have taken any damage, so this is a good backup plan here. They did the crit Flare Blitz. They're not did the crit Flare Blitz. Yeah. Luna hasn't taken any damage, so we could go there and then pick that up, and then Marowak Dark Pulse. Looks like Golisopod could get that. Actually, Golisopod, they couldn't kill with First Impression, but they could get the proc on that if they wanted to. We'll go Pod with a... If they come in on, like, Flare Blitz, yeah. We'll go Pod with, like, Lum. And then another Mon who matches well up against these guys. Slash a Pokemon that can win. Yeah. He's a good teacher, yeah. He just has a failing in this particular thing where he's like, please get it. Oh, we can't go Mega Blastoids here, so I guess we just go like Citrus. And then learning about the UN is nice, too bad it's kind of useless. I imagine so many teachers in light of the world in the way it is now are just like, fuck, nothing makes sense anymore. Like all these things I've been teaching for years now are rules and laws that just don't fucking matter. Being a politics professor in the last 10 years might just be like, well, I can't dust off these dusty tomes I've been following for years. Sorry, bucko. Least value Pokemon on box. I mean, it could be Harry Mama again. It's probably Harry Mama again. All right. Let's game. My dad works at Nintendo. My dad works at the UN. He says the war in Israel will be done tomorrow, I swear. Right. Mbappe. He's randomly I love the Comte. Also, I love this Ursaluna little sprite down here. Just looks like a bear in a costume. Looks like an unhappy bear whose owner put them in a costume. Is Ursaluna one of those mons that is like based off some really dark shit? It looks like the kind of mon that's like, oh yeah, it's about deforestation. Yeah, he looks so EP. Yeah, he's just tired of this shit. Pult. Pod. Pod already in the party? Of course Pod's already in the party. Hi Bye doesn't take a day off. Okay, what do we need items wise? Bump, bump. You still have your Megastone? You do. Get rid of that shit. We finally left. Me when I have... I don't know enough about World War II history, but me when I... Yippee! What up, Muncher Crunch? How you doing, big dog? That's gonna be a Lum. Someone's gotta have a Lum. Cool. And Noki. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, boom. No, I can't tell if you're talking about your teacher or you're talking about this game. Oh, we get EQ. I mean, I guess EQ is better than Yawn. I don't think we'd ever click Yawn. Fling. True. Yeah, what's the moveset here? I guess it's probably not Fling. It's probably not Fling. I think Flying seems like fun on principle, but having the flexibility to have high horsepower and Earthquake seems better. Yeah. Well, it was the anniversary of, what is his name? Stanislav Petrov or something like that. The guy who, like, prevented the world from being just overly nuked because he was like, wait a second, this doesn't seem right. Rapid spin. Mbappe. We can relearn Brick Break, so it's not Brick Break. Do we have no physical moves if we do that? Oh, I guess we have this. Yeah. All right, there's another scale. Unfortunate. Spending resources. You got to spend resources to make resources. I think John Travolta said that in Footloose. Spin on blast. Okay, I think that's everything. Citrus, Mega, Life Orb, Lum, Citrus. Okay, let's hope everything goes right. Everything was right, everything correct. I did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Munch, how you feel about that Cowboys game? Good news is you got Scorigami. Bad news is you got a fucking 40-point tie. That's rough. That's a heartbreaker. That is a real rough one, buddy. Cool. That's that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that is a thing that can still happen. I guess they need like an out for things for going infinitely, but still, yeah. But as soon as I saw the final score was 40-40, I didn't even need to Google to know that was a scoregami. I did, of course, the double check, but I was like, there's no fucking way a game has ended 40-40 before. That's nuts. Right. I think we've got everything we need. Let's game. Wahaha, I didn't read any of your text. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, did the, Part 4 comes out in a couple days, right? It's almost, the new series is almost done, which makes me sad. Highest ending scoring game that ended in a tie. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been watching, I should be watching more, but watching the John Boy's videos has, like, super inspired me for making this big video of trying to steal shit from him. Okay, we're gonna click Aura Sphere, and then we're gonna click Rapid Spin. This always will never die because of Sturdy. I don't know if, like, the band proc, it would show the band procking. This should almost always be rocks. Yeah. Alright, let's let this be straightforward. Spin! Focus Band is dumb. If you treat it like it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. Okay, this should be Vire. This should be a charge of wild proportions. Let's go into Pete's Dragon. He's very nervous. He can't eat his scope lens. Cool. Alright, now this is likely to be Magnet Rise, but if it's Cross Chop, we're chilling. Cool. Now it thinks it has a fast kill. We're gonna say, but what if you didn't? Girl named Pete. Gender. We don't give a shit about gender in this stream. And they're the Pete Pokemon, so they can be Pete. We're going for that 3-Pete, you know what I'm saying? That Emerald Kaizo, Crystal Kaizo run and bun, hitting that 3-Pete. Mm-hmm. Alright, and then this is always going to be Cross Chop this time, which we can successfully go into B on. A kid named Finger. High odds, like super high odds to crit, but we get safe. Okay, we're gonna go Boo Turn. Alright, now it's time for Dragapult to put on a show. Blue. Oh god, yeah. That one I'm dreading. That one I'm not looking forward to. Alright, who wants to smoke on some darts? We want to see no Quick Claw proc. This only gets weird if it's like Quick Claw, Gunk Shot, Crit, Poison. Brother, no. Brother, no. Earthquake is fine. Cool. Tracking on my darts. Do you seriously need to get a glitch to fucking beat the Elite Four? That's criminal. Dragon on my darts till I... Doesn't it, like, read your inputs as well? I'm gonna force this Phantom. Zoop. Got a blast. You can't hit what you can't see. Bah. Oh my god. Oh, so that's how you just, like, cheese the Elite Four, basically? Is that like the only way to beat it because it's so busted? And then we smoke on these dragon darts tonight. Crit, let's go. That is... Okay, maybe I don't want to play Blue Kaizo. I can see why people don't play or don't talk about that game. Doesn't sound good or fun. Also, I think this Dragon Pole guy might be good. You do it slow, bro. People are doing the Kaizo Gauntlet? What's the... Has wiped daily for attempting to jump? Yeah. Is it Blue Kaizo, Emerald Kaizo, Crystal, or I can see Blue Kaizo, Crystal Kaizo, Emerald Kaizo? Original Crystal Kaizo? Ew. Like, that's where it starts getting a little ridiculous to me. Like, challenging and just, like, bang your head into the wall challenging is, like, I don't see the purpose. Like, Run and Bun, I do think is maybe a little bit too hard, but at least you're kind of in the driver's seat, though. Like, you're in control. If you gotta get some bullshit to proc 4 times, that doesn't sound fun. Or skill testing. Only one person's beat the original Crystal Kaizo. Yeah, doesn't the original Crystal Kaizo have, like, Pokemon that are, like 115 on, like, way above level cap bullshit? Hell yeah. Where are you going on vacation? Also, where are you living right now? And you have any valuables? Where do you store your valuables? Milotic for the Elite Four, yeah. It's really funny because I guess... Emerald Kaizo would be the easiest game in those 3, right? Oh, Blue Kaizo also has 115 bonds? Not that Emerald Kaizo... I mean, yeah, in comparison, Emerald Kaizo seems so much easier than those other games. Yeah. You think someone's going to make Blue Kaizo Plus? Has someone made Blue Kaizo Plus? Someone should make Blue Kaizo Plus. That I would play Blue Kaizo Plus, but I would not play fucking Nightmare Game 2. Every single fight was a PP stall with cycle. Yeah, like there's when a game is like that, when it's not skill testing, it's just boring. It's like, okay, why are we doing this? It is eliminating the thing that I think makes these games really sick, is the fact that it is a puzzle game that cannot be matched. Hello, Nido King. Arrow, Slay King. You know, after you do a bunch of bullshit in this game, like, Magma Hideout doesn't feel as bad because every fight feels like Magma Hideout. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking fight feels like we're in the thick of it. Do you want to be a Mega? I guess we see if we need the Mega for the rest of the fight. Let's say, and it's Focus Band again. Yeah, it's some weird fraction, ain't it? Oh no, it looks like it's just 10%. Unless, I know the calc's wrong on some stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, we just go surf then. It's like rabbit spin surf. What's the proper way to order this? Do we want Razor Shell? I mean, we probably want surf instead of it, right? Actually, I mean, of these slots, would I do a game that's just double battles? Yeah, I think so. I think that would be fun. I feel like I feel like my biggest problem though is I like playing one game at a time. Like I feel like it's really hard for me to jump between the games. Like doing Royal Sapphire and this at the same time, I guess was especially not helpful that it's like Gen 3 based game and into Gen 3 based game, so the wires are getting crossed a little bit. But I feel like for capital C content wise, also like for doing the other things too, I want to do the TCG Gauntlet, I want to do the Brand Bats Gauntlet, but I want to play the game. What I really want to be is caught up to modern streams with the videos I'm making. I mean, but then once I'm actually caught up and then I have nothing else to go and I'll be like, shit, what do we do now? Yeah. Doubles grind up. Yeah, send me some info about this game. Yeah, I guess it's probably like Surf and Rapid Spin. Maybe we do want to beat Mega Blast. Got a blast. And oh my god, gee, thanks, Big Dog, Big Frog. Is Poison Point we make contact? Rapid Spin makes contact. Yeah. Is this King's Rock? It is King's Rock Aerodactyl. Anyway, like Aqua Jet Kingler owns this motherfucker. That sucks that Blastoise makes contact. This thing doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. Does electric guy faster? Electric guy is faster. But where are you, Kingler? Yeah. Oh my god, wait! Aqua Jet just straight up kills it. That's nuts, bro. Doesn't even have to worry about the Quick Claw. What a beast! What an absolute monster. Kingler MVP yet again. Eject button Slay King. Interesting. Survives a hit. Yeah. And it does actually have Truant. That's cool design. Eject button Slay King. That's fun. Any of our other spinners happy to deal with the king? If you come for the king, best not miss. Can't imagine with Poison Jab. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Top might be the best thing. Yeah. Yeah. Which I feel like you get a lot of cool ideas. You get a lot of fights, you roll up to them and you're like, fuck, I hate this. Like, look at this fucking trap, Eviolite trap pinch with Arena Trap. That's criminal. I'm not happy. I'm not like, oh, that's cool. And that's going to be fun to deal with. Yeah. Okay. The big question, do we want to go with Mega Blast? I guess we'll just put a pin in this and know at some point we're going to have Blasters is just going to win this 1v1. Probably like this Surf here instead. I guess Mega does make it pretty safe. Arcanine to trap into. That's heartbreaking. I'm just afraid, not afraid, annoyed by getting double poisoned here. We are fast after one spin though, but then it could just be Focus Band proc. Anyways, we're going to do that, and then that would bring in, we're going to be at least +1, right? So, outspeed, out damage. I thought that was like feeling an earthquake or something. That was weird. This would be probably Slay King coming in, because we're going to take at least one hit. That'd likely be fast kill from Slow King. Are we faster as a Mega? We're not. Well, I guess also Mega's going to depend on baits. I feel like we have to kind of make this decision now. How much less damage do we take as a Mega? I feel like it just makes that a little bit safer. Knowing thing is we can't have the Lum, right? It'd be like Poison Point proc into... It's probably like Poison Point proc into... Well, can we kill with... Well, what about like Ice Punch? No, I guess if Ice Beam can't do it, Ice Punch probably can't, yeah. So I think this like has to be Surf. Which means we can't pick this up with Rapid Spin plus Surf, right? Maybe with an item, then that just defeats the purpose. I feel like we just want the extra bulk. So we go Blast, Mega, Surf. What do we click first? Need to stop being a professional money waster. Food is so good. I guess we probably go Surf. No, we can't do that because if it's not a guaranteed proc. Because we could kill and still have rocks up. Yeah, so it has to be like Spin, Surf. Okay. And then likely we are taking... Well, we could take 0 damage as well. Because this could be Spin, we get faster, and then Surf picks up the KO. That's actually the most likely scenario, that it's rocks on 1, we spin, Poison does kind of put a wrench into that. But I think regardless, this is still usually Double Edge / Retaliate. This is Outspeed Oko, Slower Oko, Outspeed, don't out damage, Outspeed but gets Oko. So this would be slaking just for faster. And then this is Retaliate / Double Edge. Actually, probably Retaliate full thing. I might even show kill with Retaliate. Tug Me tomorrow? Or, I mean, we go into normal type? I mean, we could just... I mean, we go into ghost type? Yeah. I was just wondering if there's a world where we can go into someone who can U-turn. Or I guess we could lead with something different, bait this, go into Delmise and the normal type move. I guess it would depend on if we're also baiting this. Then we spin to break it and then bring someone else out. Oh, okay. That is good to know. Okay, probably want to do this with a ghost type then, right? Who can rip the most? Who can take the most fat rips? I know it might just be like Pult, Draco Meteor. Let's do this with no item. Let's not expect Pult to... I mean, can Dragon Fang 2 eventual Dracos would kill? That is kind of sick. So if we go Fang, rip that, go -2, this guy would bait in. They would never boom in front of this guy, which is kind of sick. This is Outspeed out damage. This is Outspeed Oko. This is Outspeed out. No, so this would be Aerodactyl clicking random move. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so then we'd go... We know we want Kingler for this, but what is Kingler happy about taking? Because Fire Fang's a little spooky, right? God, having so many Pokemon is a detriment. Oh, but we do also want it for that guy. Maybe we want to save that for that. There's probably some other motherfucker with a priority move that can do something here. Tug me tomorrow? Yeah. Well... I guess it's never Earthquake, right? Like, this is Rock Blast, dual Wing Beat. Even though this sort of overlaps with that, it's never that. So if we go here, we come in, we take some amount of chip, maybe we fake out, then it would be EQ. Why are you telling me that you're... Oh, because it's not updating. I was like, why are you saying you're faster than this thing? It's only Mega B in that. It does. Does Lorb Electrode get there? Nah, but I mean, we could always pivot twice. Or, I mean, we could... What does this guy bait? I wonder if Fake Out plus... Can that get there if we go... Because it looks like Dragapult can clean most of the end of this fight up. So this is Dual Wing Beat / Rock Blast. We go to Togedemaru. We click Fake Out on the... Oh, I guess Fire Fang being maybe overlapping. If we get crit is a little spooky. Yeah. I mean, we can go random move here, but then it's like random move coming back. So where's Kingler? I should have put Kingler up here. We're bringing Kingler. What does Kingler at full health bait in? Say like we like volt switch into a KO with here. That shows fast kill. Or I guess we could volt switch into There's something here. Asteroids probably does something here. Also, I gotta remember that we still have another slot. I think because of Mega Blastoids, I was like, oh, we don't have the option here. We absolutely have the option here. Okay. Let's retaliate there. We go into this guy. We have, I think keeping Dragon Fang's probably good here. We go Dragon Fang. I mean, even if this is crit Earthquake, we just need to not bait Crunch coming back in for the second time. We Draco Meteor. We get the drop. With the drop, we're showing... Let's speed out damage. This is the only guy who's faster. We outspeed everything else. So this would bring in this guy, clicking Dual Wing Beat or Rock Blast. What would be the move that... The move that Electro can come in on either of those, right? And then Electro baits random move. How hard does it get you back in against this guy? Little not great. We can take one hit, but we can't take two. Yeah, the problem with Electrode here is not... is just killing this thing. Especially because it's like random move, and we'd wanna, I mean, that's fine here. Any other priority motherfuckers who want a piece of that guy? I mean, we could go Galizabod. This could be... Oh, why don't we just go Electrode on the first one, on the random move here. I guess doing what we're gonna bait is a little sketch, right? Yeah, getting an easy Galizabod swap is not as easy as it seems here. Mamo. Ooh, Ice Shard? I like the way your brain works. Where's the worst Mamoswine ever? Oh, Mamoswine. Can they take 2 crits here? Mammoth Swine with Never Melt Ice would be able to pick this up in 2. Well, and I guess there's the sneaking suspicion that Rock Slide. Mammoth Ice. Ah, I see what you're saying. Because they can definitely take random move, then they Volt Switch out, and then Ice Shard's able to pick that up. And Mammoth Swine can take random move. Do they need... well, I guess we'd go like Magnet here and then Lum over there. So it would be like Magnet here, and then Volt Switch into this guy to just cover Fire Fang Burn. And then what would Mammoth Swine be baiting? That's showing Outspeed Oko. This is showing Outsped Dead. Yeah. That was a good question. Yeah, I guess that is scary about that. I do hate having a fucking multi-hit move thing here. Yeah. Yeah, but if we do the iPapa strat, then we have to risk burn on Mammoth Swine from the Fire Fang. There is something here, though. Do we have any worries about this Zoroark? Maybe getting like Pursuit Trapped. But I don't think Electrode picks it up. Yeah, I don't think it picks it up without Magnet. $128 plus... Oh, does it just barely? I think it like just barely does, because that's 56, 128 plus... Yeah, just barely. Okay. I did my mental math too quickly. I eyeballed those numbers, and I was like, there's no way that this fucking worthless Mammoth Swine... Don't hear that, Mammoth Swine. And Iapapa heals 1/3. $68, so... $274. If we get cosmically unlucky, are we dead? 274, 58 times 5. I guess. If it's 5 hit, 5 crit Rock Blast, right? What if it's 5 crit low roll? I mean, I think we're going to have another slot, so maybe there is something a little bit cleaner here. I feel like a lot of Mons probably beat this guy. Yeah. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's it, Chief. There's anything that we do here would need to be priority, though. So that kind of does limit our options. I think we at least know for sure that... We know for sure that Kingler is going to be our guy for Camerupt. I think that is like a guaranteed bring. Do you win with first impression here? Yeah, Golisopod does own. I guess the problem with Golisopod would be not getting emergency exited it. Yeah, I think the Zoroark should be fine with whatever position we're in. Damn. Yeah, the Dragapult not baiting a guaranteed move against the Dactyl is kind of fucking annoying. Anything other way we could do this? So we do know it's going to be Blastoids baiting Retaliate or Double Edge. So I mean we could do this with any of our ghost types. Maybe to make a cleaner bait here. What do you bait? Can Eruption burn? Because could we go like Iron Ball Delmise? Because we go into this, we're gonna get the eject, we're gonna get the free hit, and then we could hit this with whatever. Because the annoying thing becomes like killing it in the back. But I mean, if it's gonna be Truanting the turn after, I think it's pretty easy to deal with. So we do this. We make sure we don't click Anchor Shot. Actually, how does Anchor Shot interact with Eject Button? Actually, we're not gonna find out. And then it's gonna be don't think it cares. We also, if this ends up being it's not incredibly likely to be. So I'm gonna say if this ends up being random move Slaking, I think it's gonna be random move Dactyl instead. Because we could just protect. Yeah, is this baiting Eruption exactly what we want? Well, what's our other option here? Does Iron Ball Basculegion, are they slower than this? Because we could go Iron Ball Basculegion, who is pre-damaged to be dead to exactly Earthquake, which would let us know exactly about how much damage we're going to take from Kingler, which we could pre-damage to always pick up a like Citrus here to make sure we're always dead to Retaliate / Double Edge here, which means we could go into something like Dragapult. I would assume, yeah. Comes upstairs, slam your Tundras there. Been there, brother. Can Polt kill? Maybe we could even go Life Orb and kill with like Draco Darts. Because what I'm thinking, yeah, what I'm thinking is we go here on the normal type move. We use on Slaking's normal type move. We use. I would love to go Superpower, but I feel like well, can't we just pre-damage to? Oh yeah, we could still be just higher health. We could go Superpower and do more damage there. To be dead to always Earthquake with Iron Ball after Superpower. Then on the EQ we go into Kingler. Kingler picks up the kill with Aqua Jet. We would know the exact amount of damage we've taken to bait in this guy again. Hopefully with one of these normal type moves, we go into Dragapult. Dragapult does whatever they need to do to pick up this KO. It might even be able to be darts, which would rule. Because then we could go, and then I guess we're baiting random move from Aerodactyl again, which is annoying. But doable? Question mark. not random move. It's Rock Blast, dual Wing Beat. So I guess we could go Tug Me Tomorrow on that. Fake Out, always EQ. Go here. We'll have. Oh, do you think we could kill with Fake Out plus? I don't think Fake Out plus T-Bolt would kill. This would be Earthquake always. I guess the problem is random move from Aerodactyl is kind of sketch. I mean, we could run the same cycle again. Yeah, the fact that it's not, if it's like guaranteed dual Wing Beat, I think this is totally fine. Because I think if this is guaranteed dual Wing Beat, I think swap into Togedemaru plus Fake Out, plus like swap here, Volt Switch back into Dragapult to maybe pick it up with like Sucker Punch and then chain KO into this works. I think it's like just finding a better answer for this Aerodactyl. Or I mean, I guess we could go back to this, right, where it's this guy, we Volt Switch out, and then go into Mamoswine to pick up the KO. Are we ever afraid of getting Pursuit trapped? I don't think we'd get low enough. Oh, maybe this actually just does work. We have to do the specific damage calcs here, though. Okay, let's run this through and see if we can get it with the calcs. Okay, we open... We click Rapid Spin turn 1, then we click Surf. What we'll be showing will show Outspeed Kill, we'll show Slow Kill, this will show Outspeed and Out Damage? Actually, no, because it wouldn't go into Dactyl because Dactyl shows we're slower and we kill it, which shows Fast Kill here, slower we kill it. This shows slower we kill it, and then this shows just faster. So I believe this is always going to be Slicking, because that just shows faster, even though it doesn't show out damage. It's not dead. So then we go into Iron Ball Basket Legion, who's going to be 79 as well. Who is going to take either of those moves, and then they're going to click Superpower. But we outspeed. We're slower in OHKO it, though, right? Shouldn't this not bring an Aerodactyl because it shows slow kill? That doesn't matter? It doesn't? Am I smoking crack cocaine? I guess I'm smoking crack cocaine. So the Pokemon, but OHKO. Okay, I guess it only matters if it doesn't get OHKO'd. Yeah. Whack. Whack! Okay. Okay, but there is some sort of plan here. What does Mega Blastoids bait? Has Dual Wing Beat Earthquake? Actually, it's everything except Fire Fang, which I mean is fine for this guy, right? I mean, we could go here, we could Volt Switch. We could do this, but if we're doing this here, it's Fast KO. Yeah, that we get right into the problem with Mamoswine baiting what we think it's going to bait. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I guess that's true. And then what would that bring in? Guess depends on how low we are. If we're not pursuit trapped by Zoroark, I guess we could do that. Yeah. The question becomes like, are we... But then, I guess even if we do... Yeah, I don't know. Does Phantom... Well, no, I was going to say, does Phantom Force beat Slaking, but it's they can't hit us and we can't hit them. Damn, this Aerodactyl's annoying as fuck, bro. Sucker Punch, Darts, Phantom Force, Draco. That's definitely a Sal question. Yeah, that's what we have. But there's probably some tech. Does that thing get U-turn? Yeah, or Flamethrower, yeah. Damn, I think it's like getting rid of this, dealing with this, Shadow Ball is Sucker Punch, yeah. It used to get U-turn. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Too good. Drop Sucker sometimes, Dark Darts after however I'm changed to the mandatory, yeah. Okay, we just sent Ursaluna with Rock Tomb, and... Yeah, we sent Ursaluna with Rock Tomb, and we just don't get flinched 400 times. So you drop for a TM. It sucks that Kingler's good for both of these Pokemon. Like Kingler would be super, super sick for this, but then I don't think we have another great Camel answer. I guess there is something to be said, yeah, about intimidating it. But I mean, yeah, using up the slots for that. I mean, even if we could get it for one Intimi, how much better does that make this matchup? I mean, the matchup's not bad. It's just like making sure we have enough health for camera up in the back. I mean, how much do we need? We just need, I guess, enough to probably survive an earthquake. Oh, yeah, I didn't even catch that it had a nerve either. Oopsie-daisy. This Aerodactyl's annoying. Okay, maybe this is just the fight we position around Kingler. Jet. What is a Kingler? Say we get Kingler in for 100% free. What is the bait they bring in? Probably, yeah, just like Slaking, normal move bullshit. Or is there like a world where we like electro volt switch into it? Yeah, I do. Yeah. That it's so odd that the calc doesn't understand King's Rock. It can do all these crazy things, but King's Rock, whoa, that's too much. Appreciate it though. That is definitely a fight changer am unaware. That would be pretty unnerving if that happened in the middle of the fight. You tell me this king rocks? I don't know about that. Bootlicker. Okay. Yeah, so I think breaking this puzzle down a little bit, the problem with the puzzle, or the thing we have to solve, is how we handle Aerodactyl while also handling Camerupt. True, yeah. Item permanence. If you do not acknowledge it, if you cannot perceive the item, it does not exist. That was the thing I was trying to get across. I was going through talking about Magma Hideout and Emerald Kaizo, is that Magma Hideout and Emerald Kaizo, like if you didn't have a display that told you these mons had items, it would look like for some players, Magma Hideout, like you're watching no audio, you don't know about the items. It would look like Magma Hideout is the easiest part of the game for some players, and then other players just like infinitely struggle. It's probably the worst thing about Emerald Kaizo is that section is so high variance that two players with the exact same box could enter Magma Hideout with 15 deaths and lose 20 Pokemon there. Well, I guess you'd probably wipe if you lose 20 Pokemon in Magma Hideout. But the two exact players running the exact same plans could have radically different outcomes in Magma Hideout and Emerald Kaizo. Which, bad game. I think Dreadnought should just do this and not get flinched. That's the thing. It really depends. I mean, maybe you're expected to probably sack like 2 or 3 for Maxi in there, at least. But I think in my 2 Magma Hideouts, maybe I lost like 4 or I'll say like generously 6 in my first Magma Hideout run. And then I think outside of Maxi, I lost 1 in my second one. It's so high variance. Yeah. 5 for the Grunts, 3 or Maxi. Yeah. Oh, we're talking about Emerald Kaizo. Magma Hideout. It's just like such high variance. It's really hard to say. Yeah. Because besides, yeah, like the Maxi and Tabitha fights are hard in the way that Run and Bun fights are hard. Well, no. They're hard because they just have good Pokemon at decent levels with good movesets. The rest of the Hideout is hard because it has hacks items. Yeah. And sometimes you just get unlucky. It is still a work in progress. That's what I was saying earlier. Let me see if I can pull this up without crashing my computer. I was hoping it was going to come out this week, but fuck, bro. It might be another 2 weeks. Shit is taking forever and a day. Because I want it to be good. This is going to be my magnum opus. If you want the real preview. Oh, it's going to crash. Oh, it's going to crash. Yeah, for that seems pretty crazy. Okay, that's going to take a while to load up. Uh-oh. Let's go back to this for now. Actually, did it open or did it crash? I think it crashed. Let's actually just take a break. Pokemon fights are hard. I know how to play Pokédoku. Fire Monotype, Charles Mander. Monotype Dragon, we will go... I don't know if Gibble's Monotype. We will go Linguini Dratini. Monotype Grass, we will go... It's not... What's Skeptical Tile's little brother? We'll just go Skeptical Tile. Cool. Alola Fire... Marowak Alola. Alola Dragon. Eggy. Alola Grass. Also eggy. That's not gonna work for us. Okay, I guess we gotta go starter for that. Dark Fire. Incinny. Dragon Dark. That is Hydro Dragon. Dark Grass. Maxi 2 alone was a 4-stack for me. Beedrill would help a lot. Yeah, well, just hit the Beedrill 4-set. Yeah. A Lowland Grassmon. The Alolan starter was blank. Rowlet was X and Y. Also dark grass. Oh, this is Cack Turn? Alolan Grass. Deathless, Erratic Weather, and Wand Gym. Are those unheard of? Oh, completely nuts. Okay, yeah. It feels like to get Deathless any of these big sections, you need to have an insane box and get lucky. Like, I think it's not even just having good plans, right? To get, like, Deathless Magma Hideout. Well, is it even possible to get Deathless Maxi? I guess you probably could have, like, a crazy box. And get really lucky. Alolan Grass type, though. Tapu's. Gen 5 is the Grass Steel. I don't think I know. Chap. 1 death reset sandbox has been done to run about a few times. Oh, wow. Did Chap do it in, like, sandbox, or they just do it straight up? Alolan Grass type. What am I thinking of? I think I might just not know this, unfortunately. Yeah, I just don't know my Gen 6 starters. Guy packed the 11 Mons the entire run in is currently... Wow. That's insane, bro. Delmize, duh! Rowlet. Oh, Rowlet was that generation. I just suck. And Kartana, I should have known that. Well, skill issue. Yeah. That is honestly nuts. Chap is kind of crazy. Jabé. Now back to the challenge. Okay, what are we going to do about Pterodactyl? Okay, everything except Firefang. Any mons who like coming on anything except Firefang. I feel like that's just such a huge range of shit. The arrow of his ways. Boo. Or at least someone who can come in on random move and then bait's a guaranteed, right? I guess that could be Luna. Luna might be... Wait, why is Luna just a fucking monster in front of this guy? If they both have Unnerved, does it cancel out? So then this would always be dual wing beat. So then can we do... That's exactly what I was just about to say. If like Togedemaru fake out chip plus dual wing beat chip plus this guy would be enough to kill with Volt Switch. Okay. Or we can probably do that at least twice, right? Because we can go back into Ursaluna. Yeah. But then... Yeah. How's Ursaluna feel like a pivot for these other guys? I mean, Ursaluna could be our... that's still going to do a lot. Ursaluna's... Okay, maybe non-guts Ursaluna I talked a little bit too much shit on. This thing seems a little spooky. So this would be Ursa, Let's see how much Tuggy can do in one lap around. Okay. Tuggy would do Fake Out for 7%. It's going to be dual wing beat, so that's going to be another, that'll be 2/4. Or 2/8, 1/4. 228 divided by 8. 28. So it'd be 16 plus 28 plus 28, 72. Okay, so 72 total on first round from Togedemaru. That would put this guy at a clean 228 minus 72. 156 is the magic number we're looking for with Voltorb. Life Orb Voltorb can hit that. Can we do that if it is Crit Earthquake plus Life Orb Chip? We can do that. Okay, so that could work. Let's see if we can run down the rest of the line with this, though. Okay, so, because we only have 2 slots left to navigate everything else. Blast kills Nido. This combination of 3 goons just to take care of this Aerodactyl in a safe manner. I guess Togedemaru and Ursaluna are pretty untouched at this point as well. They're not just completely out of the woods now. They're not completely unusable. Yeah, because Dual Wing Beat's not going to do shit to Tug Me tomorrow, and Ursaluna's still going to be at like at least 60. So then, ooh, also I got to bring this back. My bad, gamers. The new calc is messing with my overlays. Okay, we kill with Volt Switch. Now the world is our oyster. I mean, one of these other slots is probably going to be a ghost type. One of the other slots is probably going to be Kingler, or is almost certainly going to be Kingler. So if we go into a full health Kingler, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because we just go. Well, what does it bait after, right? Or what if, does Kingler bait it in? Because Kingler could go protect Crabhammer, and then Kingler would bait in Zoroark, which we could go into, we can go into that guy on. Wait, yeah, because Kingler's not going to bait in this guy. Yeah. So Kingler at full health outspeeds Oko's this. Kingler at full health. Are they dead to Retaliate? I mean, we could pre-damage to be dead to the Retaliate. That doesn't help us at all. Oh, wait, no. At full health, we are dead to Retaliate. So we could go into full health Kingler. Kingler clicks Protect, then clicks Crabhammer, which then is going to bait in Zoroark, clicking Focus Blast, which will go into Dragapult on. We'll click Draco. That'll pick up the KO. Then this would be always EQ from Camerupt. Oh, wait, and then Kingler. Wait, Kingler wins this fight at the end. Kingler chains 2. The Go Kingler is going to come in on the EQ, take that, kill this guy with Aqua Jet. Then Slaking's going to come in, clicks Protect. Dragapult's baiting Slaking. Does it? Damn. So sad. I mean, can they do... They can do the same thing, right? Yeah. That's so sick, bro. Kingler Goat. Yeah, because Kingler takes the crunch. They attack. Next time, click Protect. Hit Crabhammer again. Click Protect. And then goes into camera up kills with the Aqua Jet. Fuck, bro, that's sick. King Goat. What are you holding? You need Fangs to pick that up. You do need Fangs to pick that up. Kingler. Citrus, perhaps? Polt. Fang. Togedemaru and Ursaluna can both take Citruses. Yeah, any reason Kingler would want something else? They're not going to get pursued trapped. Yeah. Yeah. This is one king who definitely does rock. Fuck yeah, bro. We love to see Kingler doing big things. That rules, bro. Oh, Blastoise just stays. Wait. First two Pokemon stay in the same spot. Oh, excuse me. Electrode, Kingler, Pult. KO Crab picking up 3 in this fight. This is gonna be my enemy. Yeah. I'm done talking shit on Kingler. I mean, I'm done talking shit on Ursaluna. Yeah. It's pretty good, I'll give you that. Way better than I thought it was gonna be. Dragon Fang. And Mega Stone for Blastoids. Do. And we need to teach it Surf. Give a mouse a cookie. Blastoids tonight. They really could have not come up with a better way to express these names of moves. Blastoids tonight. It's really the best thing we had. Mabape. Dragapult learns Surf? Why does Dragapult learn Surf? Someone please make it make sense. Mega, Citrus, Life Orb, Citrus, Fang. Alright, gamers. But what do you even get rid of to do that? Wait, I don't want to fly out of here. What could he even drop? Sucker Punch? Damn. Sucker Punch feels so good, though. Makes sense. Alright, gamers. This is fight number 3 in Hideout. Don't tell me it's the double after this. Oh, it's one more than the... Oh, no, 2 more. 3 more. Oh, the double's far away. Okay, cool. The double that I do know is not a true double. Cool. Everything is in place. Let's game. Let's get off this bike, too. Seems like a cause for disaster. Dragon darts. Smoking on those darts tonight. We didn't teach Surf, did we? No, we did. Dude, I so... There we go, yeah. There's a reason why I so religiously save state. Alright. Mabape. Tips Fedora. We're going to go Mega Evolve, and this is almost always rocks, but we do need to do it in this order anyways, because that's how it'd be. Yeah, this needs to always be spin. Let me go second. Show me rocks! Cool. Show me not getting poisoned. Cool. Alright. Do I just have to ask for things and I get them? Show me no focus band proc? Show me $1 million? Shit. Okay. Can't get everything you ask for. Okay, we are going to be unnerved here. This is either Rock Blast or Dual Wing Beat. We're going to go into our good pal Pete. Into Puff the Magic Dragon. You can't eat your berry either, idiot. Ow. Cool. Then we're going to go into Tug Me Tomorrow. Tug Me Tomorrow is going to proc this Iron Barbs twice. Bop. Thanks for hitting me, idiot. Crit. Okay. Not that I think it matters. Then we do Fake Out to get a little bit more chipperoni and cheese in here. Nice. Then this is always EQ. I guess maybe double crit dual wing beat was maybe Fire Fang range. Actually, I don't even think that's true. Regardless, we're going to go into Keno on this EQ. Okay, we're going to Bolt Switch out. Easy peasy. Now, this is King we go into, right? Yeah. Because King shows Fast Kill against Camera Up, shows... are they dead to retaliate? Shows dead to retaliate. Yeah. So we're going to KO Crab. This should be the real Slaking. Is there... How much PP does Protect have? 10? Do we want to hit this harder? Probably. I don't think the Protect PP is going to matter too much. And, like, we could always finish it out with Dragapult at the end. So I'm going to click Protect here. Cool. Now it's going to be Taunting. We're going to hit it with the Hammer of Crabs. Big hit. Got a Blast. Now, is this going to inject Slaking and bring in Slaking? Weird. Probably nothing odd about that at all. It just ejected a Pokemon and brought in the same Pokemon. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, that's definitely Slaking. That is 100% Slaking. Clicking Focus Blast. Cool, and then it doesn't matter what move we click next turn because it's going to be loafing, right, guys? Right, guys? And we get the crit. LeBron James kind of crazy. What? Oh, it's a Zoroark? Oh, man. Damn, he fooled me. Okay, this is really Slaking. We're going to go into... this is Crunch. Now, the real move, guys? Yeah, it's a Slaking that was pre-damage. We click Phantom Force here. Yeah! Yeah! Crouch. Okay, now this turn, it's loafing. We click Crab Hammer. It is no longer loafing. We hit Protect. It edges twice. We hit Crab Hammer. Damn. Who would have thought that Kingler of all Pokemon takes 3 in a fight in Magma Hideout? Absolute absurdity, bro. Not only takes 3, but chains 2. This Kingler guy is so good. Holy moly, bro. Yeah. Guild slaking twice. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess he didn't kill Zoroark. Whoops. Okay, he takes 2. Still. Misspeak moment. Saves Untitled has never purposefully spread misinformation. That's actually a great... That's the intro to the short. Exactly that. Remember this useless Gen 2 Pokemon? Well, in Run and Bun, Pokemon's hardest challenge game, fucks. And then Vine Boom sound, huh? And then what did he say? $1 million. Million views. Never have to work again. Okay. Arena Trap not work on flying types and ghosts as well? Can ghosts just never be trapped by anything? Nope. Guess we'll never know. Let's look. Unless they're airborne, holding a shed shell, or a ghost type. Damn, ghost type's good. Hey, can we start a fight by just killing a motherfucker? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, look, starting a fight by just killing a motherfucker. Let's go. Also, wait, just starting a fight by killing a motherfucker? Damn. Terrible. Thing is static. La Pony ain't funny. This thing is fucking crazy. Oh, it is static? Well, that makes me want to die. Well, that's quite unfortunate. I am annoyed. Do we... Or I guess Ape can do this. Right? Lumberry Ape. What do we do about double static proc? Actually, what is this bait in? Outspeed Oko. Are we gonna have to overheat? I think it's have to overheat. Because I imagine, like, does a paralyzed Ape is still faster than this? Which still show... Well, this is with charcoal. I don't know what that item does. Pyroar's the problem. But Monkey beats... Actually, Monkey destroys this Pyroar, right? Oh, it's Focus Pad. Kill me. With a gun. Because I was like, oh my god. Yawn? We're good. Oh, no, it says Unnerve? Yeah. Criminal. Criminal offense here. Pre-burn Slowking? The goat? Damn, I think it does. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Crystal Beth does it again. That's kind of sick. Ba-dum. Okay, but how do we beat Manectric? Guaranteed. Oh, I guess we can't. Double status Static proc, I'm smoking crack, right? Overheat procking static. I am smoking crack. Fear, ab, and we could also pre-damage to be exactly the HP we want to bait and shit. So, well, I guess that is if this picks this up, right? Oh, I think it does. 37 plus 178. Don't say it's one short. 178 plus 37. Exactly. Just exactly, Gills. Good game. Torterra could never. So this would be, we're doing it with overheat. So stupid monkey making me look good. That's dead to slow. Showing slow kill. So this is outspeed Oko. Outspeed Oko. Don't outspeed Oko, but Firo sees slow kill. Yeah. And we don't need the pre-damage. Even at full health, we're always baiting Brave Bird. So the bird is brave. I assume our turtle does really well here. Cool. Is this a Rock Tomb moment? This is under-leveled as well. I bet you with... We still have Stone Edge. This would be cool if this baited in Trap Inch. Rock Tomb. Ah, we're still not faster after Rock Tomb? That's hella annoying. Okay, so then we have to hope we don't bait in Trap Inch. We are... Okay, cool. We're not going to. Sick. So then we can go Citrus. Because Brave Bird, Drill Run, Drill Run. So this is going to be Dread, 79. Zoom Lens, Stone Edge. I guess that's true. Does that always hit? Or is that 99? Or it's 1.2? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Dread, zoom. So, we're going to take... So, listen up. Here's the story. 59... Nope. Nah, I don't want to pull up Discord. Max roll 59 plus 106. We're going to be like around 165 or minus 165. 245 minus 165. 80. About where we're going to be at. Probably not dead to fast kill here. Probably dead to random move fast kill here. Super Luck, Scope Lens, Absol. Damn, like another Pokemon that Dread would actually be kind of good against. Would never bring in this because we outspeed Oko. Ooh, that's true. What do we do about this Absol? Well, I guess it's just like Hariyama coming in on the right move. Or... even Ape coming in on the right move. Or Polt coming in on the right move. What about Luke? I bet Lucario Vacuum Wave might even just pick that up. Not even close. Why did I think he did so much damage? Or it was actually a fast Pokemon. Not fast at the proper level? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like whoever beats it needs to be able to hold Shed Shell. Which is a little frightening because of double crit. Ah, wait, can King do it again? Or, oh, yeah, or this. Chains 2 in the back. Yeah. As long as, I guess Explosive Pod needs to come in on, like, Psycho Cut or something. Okay, so that does clean up that. So then if we do have this, we'll do the math exactly later to make sure this is Hyper Voice. But we'll do its Hyper Voice. We'll go into Slow King. This will be pre-burn Slow King. Do we need a Lepa? Do we want a Citrus? Or I guess we could, yeah, like you said, we could go into someone else. Nah, we could just go straight into Dread. I mean, straight into Slow King. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Can we just die to 2 crit Hyper Voices, though? Plus burn chip? Or is that why we need to go Citrus? I don't see how we always win against this, right? I'm just afraid of getting crit. Yeah, this doesn't seem as clean as previously taught. And I can't Citrus, yeah. I guess you can lose after all. Know when to fold 'em. Could... Oh, it's focus band. Fuck me. Can Fire Spin trap in ghost types? Yes. Can Slow King come in on a better move? Someone have insomnia? I thought we had someone with insomnia. Oh, this guy. Not quite it. Guts Hariyama. Yeah. Could it just be like balling with like pre-poisoned Shed Shell Basculegion? Yeah, how little damage does Arcane take? Yeah, I guess like pre-poisoned Arcanine with Heartstone. It sucks. Oh, that doesn't even guarantee it. That's annoying. Anyone we can ball on this guy with who could flip out? I don't think we have hardy flippers. Why is the magma hiding? Maga hideout. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like no matter what move we come in on, though, it would still hurt like a motherfucker. I mean, like, pre-poisoned Shed Shell Basket Legion, though, right? I mean, it could be like, yeah, pre-damage, pre-poisoned Shed Shell Basket Legion, followed by Slow King, pre-burn Slow King. Oh, Ghost. Does that work? But does Ghost type matter for Fire Spin? Because it doesn't specifically say here. No, all trapping, no exceptions. Word. Cool. Cool. All right. Which means I guess we could go like Mystic Water here then instead. So then this would be Dreadnought, damage to Bask 79, Mystic, poisoned. And then this is going to be Slowking 79, burned. Okay, if this is... Okay, so Basket Legion, if they pick up this kill, we were talking about this before, so Luna could go random move. And then bait Night Slash Fire Blast. Yeah, and then that just wins the fight, right? Because we go Lum to cover burn, yeah. Ape then goalie. Oh yeah, or we could do that. We could, yeah. We wouldn't even need Ursaluna. Yeah, I guess we can bring Ursaluna, because if it ends up being something low enough that it is random move, right? Then we can just go Luna, reset it, and then go there. Like if we get into some weird situation. You can't ever bring in you because, yeah, Surf's going to show KO. Yeah. Then, yeah, Glissobot cleans the two in the back. And we just need to go goalie with a Lum to cover Fire Blast Burn. Yeah, as long as Glissobot is not coming in on Stone Edge. Yeah, literally Stone Edge is the only move it can't come in on. Sick. All right, let's see what number we need Dread to be at. Oh, fuck. We're moving and grooving today. Okay. Start the fight. Let's get a charcoal. This is not going to be charcoal. This is going to be Lum. Start the fight. Ape goes fake out. 37. 178. Just double checking that. 215 kills. Fake out. Overheat. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Special attack drop. Outspeed Oko. Slower than damage. Outspeed Oko. Slow kill. But this will see fast. Oh, this will also see slow kill. So it's going to be this. It's always going to be Brave Bird. So on that, we go into Mr. Gnaw. Dreadnought. Okay, Dreadnought is going to take. Dread's going to take 50. Then they're going to take 90. So min 50, 90. Isn't that new graphics card that's coming out? 140. Min 50, 90, and then max would be 106 plus 59. Okay, so in between those two numbers. If it's min rolls, we need to be dead to... we want it to guarantee hyper voice. I guess yawn doesn't do anything either, so we just need to be dead to max roll of hyper voice. Because if it yawns on the Basket Legion coming in, it doesn't matter. So we need them to be 60 after, so 140 plus 60 is 200. So we'll go Basket Legion, we'll go Dreadnought 200. And they're also not dead to max roll. If it is max roll at 200, if it's max roll at 200, which is 165, 200 minus 165, could we be baiting Fire Blast? It'd have to be double max roll. Is it safer to do this with Rock Tomb? Rock Tomb Citrus. I wonder if Rock Tomb Citrus gets us at a more favorable HP. Oh, then we have to do fucking Citrus math. I think it's probably safer, though. Yeah. 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 I think it gets a little weirder with, like, Fire Blast crit plus poison damage, you know? I just don't want to do the math. Okay. But we are faster after -2. So this is going to be... We already know the amount of damage we're going to take. Maybe it might end up just working out to be the same thing, though. Yeah. Because how's this going to work out different? Because we still need to be... It works out to be effectively the same shit, right? And it's like double max roll. I think this is probably fine. Like, I think this is probably just better. But yeah, that's going to kill. We start at 200. Min roll to 60. That'll get us to always being dead the hyper voice. We go into Basket Legion. Yeah, it becomes a little bit harder to dial in the number. Yeah, exactly. We go Mystic Water, Basket Legion. And we hopefully kill and get the Focus Band proc, and we take one hit from that. Yeah, we're always taking at least one hit of Fire Blast and Poison Chip, so we should always be dead to Absol. If it's straight up Night Slash, we could literally go right into Callicipod and end it. We could also go into Infernape. Basically, yeah, we're able to walk it down from that slot. If it's Slow King here, I guess it's the same thing where Slow King is going to have taken enough chip damage that, and also outspeeds an Okos. Same shit here, that it's never going to be that guy. And then we can always go through Ursaluna if we need to, and then go into Pod, who just wins. First impression plus. Yeah, cool. Who do you bait in Ursaluna? Ursaluna also shows fast kill here. So that works as well. Like if we get into... Yeah, if we get into a horrendously bad situation and we need to call on... which I don't think would happen. Ursaluna can still help. Luna, Citrus, yeah. All right. We just have to make sure we remember the pre-status Argoons. We're actually moving. We haven't quite hit the roadblock fights. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. We don't have many bulky Pokemon like it. Like, it actually seems like a really great thing for our box. I love late gen power creep because this is incredible for our box. I mean, yeah, is this 4 for 4 or 3 for 3? This is fight number 4. Yeah, and we caught it after the first one. That's 3 for 3 for coming to fights. Kind of impressive. Basque, Slowking. They call him 003. 0 KOs, 0 moves clicked, 3 fights came to. That's 003 for you. Who'd have thought when you don't lose like half of your box and you get all of the good Pokemon, this game feels completely different. I'm kind of grateful how much suffering Run 1 went through in these sections. Because even though some of these fights are a little bit brain-breaking, like it doesn't feel as bad knowing how bad this could be with a different box. I think the most painful part about where we're at is the mons we've lost by mistakes. I think that's really like the only thing I have to complain about. Go Citrus. Not that it's going to be able to proc the Citrus, but yeah. It's one of those, my expectations for how hard these sections are so high. Like, I expect these to be so painfully difficult fights, and the fact that it does not make me want to tear my hair out is pretty good. I guess the zoom lens might be in our box. Oh, I didn't want to bag that. Whatever. Zoom lens, where are you? Who be zooming? Who doing that goomy zoomy? So on our dead mons, nah, we've picked them apart for pieces. Might have just gone past it. Zoom lens is not a very commonly used one. I thought we did use it recently, so it should be down here. Oh yeah, doubles still are rough. I think doubles might be the worst part of this game. Have we never used the zoom lens? There's a non-zero chance that we've just never used zoom lens. In New Malville? Did we just not pick it up in New Malville? Again, I don't think this is improbable. I might have not picked it up in New Malville, which is very fucking funny. Imagine I'm in one of the fights in like Pyre Gauntlet and something goes wrong and I have to replan a fight and I'm like, okay, all I need is zoom lens to clean this up. And I go to my bag and I'm like, well, I guess I didn't even want to zoom anyways. Yeah. I mean, I guess we've been lacking slow, bulky Pokemon. Has been an archetype we've been maybe lacking a little bit with in this run. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just didn't pick it up because we don't really have a safe spot to use it. Like if we had Donphan still alive, I bet we would have used it by now. And yeah, I guess that too. Where are you, zoom lens? Where can I find you? Okay. Maybe I did pick it up. Where the fuck is it? I think we used the other lens plus electrode. We risked the 99, I'm pretty sure. Where is our lens? Thinking emoji. Let's check our box one more time. Let's be a little bit more careful. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm not that bad at the game that I missed a fucking key item. Grunt 1, yeah. Grunt 1 moment. Oh wait, I didn't need the level of Star Raptor, but I guess... Go ahead, go get this level, Star Raptor. Get your money. Oh, we should fly back first before we do that. Get your money up, not your funny up. Good sir. Okay. Lum, Zoom, Mystic, Citrus, Lum. We have to remember to pre-damage and then pre-status. We don't take burn as we walk around. You can apply burn to your Bethany. Who up burning a Bethany? And this is pre-damage. Slot 2 to 200. Cool. Oh, you don't take poison damage when you... Oh, you don't take burn, but you do take poison. That seems like a quality of life thing you'd want to change, but I guess people... You can't pre-damage naturally in the game if you couldn't do that. Yeah. Man. Remember the days where there's no Luau script for Crystal Kaizo, so you have to go to the Pokemon Center to set HP? Painful. Bethany, yeah. Okay, so this is the fight we just did, right? Yeah. So we go here. We're pre-damage, we're pre-burned. We just need to pre-poison. Slot 3. Pre-poison. Slot 3. Go. Goons, goblins, gamers, let's game. What? You rouse my suspicion. Let's do it. Any rousers? Call me Rhonda the way I be rousing? Hmm? Call me cheap the way I be browsing? Mm-hmm. On that Firefox. Went to the bagel stand, got some Firelocks. Mm-hmm. Slept in the perfect time like I'm Goldilocks. Riding on a horse like I'm Shadow Fox. Got that Carfax. Got that Rolex. Hanging out with your girl, but I forgot the text. Okay, anyways, we're gonna kill Manectric here. Then this will go into... I've already forgotten. Firo? Firo. Then we go here on the Firo. We take a good old Bird of Bravery. Cool. Then we're going to take a Drill Run, click Stone Edge. You're telling me the stone is doing what? Ouch. That's a good HP. Wait, was that? Those were double rolls to... Oh, no, it's never Fire Blast. Cool. Okay, then this is always voice of hyperbole. We're gonna go into our entire legions of basking. Call me Carol. Owned. Okay. Our daily mantra. Focus band isn't real. Focus band is real. Okay. Okay, poison. Do we swap out? It was 192 to 56. I think we probably swap here, right? Yeah, this feels like a swap turn. Yeah. This definitely feels like a swap. We're just taking far too much fucking damage. Alright, Beth. Fire Blast miss? Fire Spin again. Odd. Okay. So we're gonna take 228. Started at 228. We started like 255. I think this is Surf Slack Off. Yeah, I believe this is Surf Slack Off. Cool. Ah, Bethany. Yeah, that was super weird. I don't know why it did that. Shit don't make no sense. Also the citrus tech in case we were trapped and dead. Okay, Absol sees a kill with exclusively Night Slash. Night Slash crit to Golisopod does minimum 42, so that's a win here. This is first impression, then liquidation. Yeah. Yeah, that was so odd. Maybe... Okay, immediate theory that I have no knowledge backing. I wonder if it still, because we're not trapped, it thinks it still wants to trap us. That is my gut impression. Is that there's some like weird quirk in the AI against ghost types where it's like, oh, Fire Spin is encouraged because it wants to trap us. Cool. All right, let's liquidate all of our assets. Goodbye. Beautiful. All right. We are kind of cooking. That is 4 fights of Hideout down. Whew. How are we looking on fights left in the split? Run a bunch of fights. 12 fights left in Hideout. This means we're sitting at a cool 15. That's 10. Oh, dude, math is so hard. 12 plus 9 plus 5 plus 7. Wow, 33 fights left in the split. 33 fights in Tate and Liza split. 37 fights in Juan split. 15 fights in Victory Road split. This doesn't include 1, 2, 3, but fuck, bro. Oh, wait, that includes the Megalo Bunny fight. It's actually only 32 fights. Whew! The end is closer than thought. Alright, gamers, I think that'll probably do it for me today. Again, I'm trying to do shorter streams to give me more time to work on the video and also continue to try to not get behind on doing live stuff. But yeah, it was a fun day. We got a lot of progress done. 3 fights of MAGMA Hideout in one day. Feels pretty exciting. I'm not looking forward to the fights that are coming up. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before Hell Room, so... Anyways, gamers, appreciate you tuning in for another Savers Untitled broadcast. Tomorrow we will be taking off because I'm going to spend the whole day working on the new video. So hopefully it'll get close to being done. I will continue grinding away. Anyways, gamers, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Bunch. Sal. Who else was here? Mooman, Flash. Hey guys, gamers, and anyone else who is in here or is lurking. I've been your good pal, Savers Untitled. I will see y'all in a couple of days. Actually, 2 days. What's it for y'all?